to the weekly roundup. I'm your host, Wayne Knowles, with
Trevor Greg.
Hey, Trev.
Very good, mate.
Great week of footy this week. Grand
it?
final week.
Yep.
But leading into it from the ground for the Div 4 and down. Grand final this week. Div 3 prelim final. Div 2 is
semis, I believe.
Yep. And first week
of finals for Div 1.
Div 1. So a lot of clubs this week bowing out. Season over. A few Mad Mondays are probably getting around the traps today. There'll be a few boys.
Luckily not here at the moment.
Luckily not here. 2 doors down. We moved into a new house on the weekend. Little story for you. 2 doors down, we had it was the Brighton Rugby Club. I might be wrong. Won the final on Saturday. They had their silly Sunday starting yesterday morning, and I tell you what, there was cracker songs coming from that backyard. The boys were singing. It was quite humorous. But anyway.
Yeah, didn't get to have a Mad Monday this year.
No, you didn't. No, you've had a probably silly few weeks, really.
We've had a spastic few weeks, really.
Anyway, not allowed to say that.
No.
Okay, Division 3. We'll get on to the second semi-final between Athelston and Pembroke Old Scholars. It was Pembroke Old Scholars, 9 goals 12, 66, defeating Athelston, 7 goals 12, 54.
And I'll leave out there too, it's that was a tough ask. I think I picked Athelston on this one. So it was pretty close in the first quarter, virtually the same. I mean, Athelston were a couple of goals up in the second.
A goal with it, 3/4 time.
And then all of a sudden it was just 1 goal, two points in the end. So that's where it was won for Pembroke, and they did extremely well. So once again, Athelston entering everything in for us. We know it would look like we're talking about something right.
Exactly right, yeah. They're giving us the full, all we're missing now is probably an Athelston representative down here just passing us up some information. But anyway, Pembroke.
Yep, Marini with 3.
Yep.
Evans also with 3. Holbrook, Fisher and Nicholson. And the better players were Marini, Pinkney and Jarvis.
And at Athelston, Chanella with 2, Lee with 2, a couple of blokes, 3 others there with singles. I get all of them.
Petra
Hillos, Chanella and Fitzpatrick, Sheedy and Owen in the best there. Pembroke now moving through to a GF. Something I see there, we were talking off camera, no Jimmy Allen.
No.
Okay, I know Jimmy's been struggling with a little bit of a hammy.
Yep.
I'd say they probably let him sit out last week, thinking, okay, worst case scenario, we've got to bring him in for a prelim this week.
Bit of management.
If we sneak through like they have, Jimmy gets another week off. Hammy's cherry ripe GF.
Yeah, so it's either been just an netball.
I might be wrong, okay? I might be wrong.
You told me it was confirmed. No. Well, if they've been able to do that, then that's the outcome.
Another game available. Yes, if they're able to do that, that's a very
very
handy space to be in, spot to be in for a bloke of James Allen's calibre.
Yeah, and it'll be very, very interesting because having a look at what in the other results as well with Seaton and Flinders Park, it'll be who they're going to take on. I think it could be something along the lines of Seaton. Yeah,
well, let's kick into that game, and it was a bit of a shock, I suppose to say. Seaton have been very good all year, but Flinders Park have been also. But Flinders Park, you don't kick straight, you don't win games of footy. Pretty simple as that. And it was Seaton Ramblers, 12 goals, 7, 79, defeating Flinders Park, 7 goals, 15, 57.
Big opportunity gone.
Isn't it?
Big opportunity gone. And this is where I think this is the first final that they've won in quite a long time, Seaton. But Schwertz will kick 3 of those with Trimboli, Tremaine and a whole host of others getting in there. Harris once again getting on the score sheet like he has for most of the year. And the best players were Claude, Grandlease, Miller and Schwertzel.
Marshall?
Yep.
Marshall there, okay. And the Flinders Park, Leon with 2, Blythe with 2, George, Horsnell and Webber all kicking singles. Webber, Hanson, Rogers, Morrell and Dunn in the best. So let's look to this week. Athelston, Seaton.
Yeah, it'll be a home game out there at Max Amber for Athelston.
Yep.
I think they'll be reeling at that opportunity.
What's the weather going to be Saturday?
I'm not 100% yet.
Producer, do you know what the weather's going to be?
He's looking at a completely different website.
Just ignore us, no worries.
Not the real one. It's not the right one.
He's just ignoring us, no worries.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but I think it'll be a really close game. Seton, after getting their first win for a while in a final, going up to Athelston, I think they'll be up and about. And for the first time this year,
bit of rain at the moment. Max Amber will be heavy.
yeah, but I think for the first time this year, I'm actually going to back Seton in.
Okay, well, I'm going to go against you. I think home ground advantage, bit of heavy ground underfoot. It's just going to bring the game probably back to Athelston's level, so to speak. No disrespect there, but they play their own ground very well.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be heavy underfoot, and that just, I don't know. I think the bigger bodies might, Seton's run might lose a little bit of their run there, and all of a sudden the game's probably a lot closer than what we think.
It's an intimidating place to play footy. Yep, absolutely. It's the crowd, how they get so close, they get really into it.
Yes.
Fantastic club rooms too. But yeah, I'm going to go Seton, and I think we'll start to see more of those local rivalries coming into play in these divisions.
I love that.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a Pembroke Seton grand final.
Yep.
So Seton for me.
Athelston for me.
Now looking at the Magoos,
Yes.
First game, Athelston Pembroke, out there at Max Amber, and in a close one. So pretty much neck and neck all day until the third quarter when Pembroke were kicked away by a couple. But it was in the end, Pembroke 9-9-63 to another missed opportunity, 8-10-58.
Yep.
Again, bad kicking.
Bad kicking, but mind you, bad kicking on both sides really. 10 and 9 points. You know, it's looks like a really good battle. Athelston, Orlando, Bottrell, Davies, Tomaselli and Jonas all with the best. Goal kickers were Sykes with 4, and then you had a heap of other blokes there with singles. Pembroke?
And for Pembroke, we had Bills with 3, Goldsworthy also kicked a few, and the 3 other blokes chipping in with 1, and then we had Walk, Richardson, Smith, Hills and Wood. So looking at it'll be a tough ask again, because we're going to come up against some really good opposition next week, Walkerville, and of course these guys going in straight into the grand final. This one did shock me a little bit, but I know that Flinders Park have got a lot of depth, some really good players, and they ended up winning over Walkerville 15-11, 101 to 7 goals dead, 42.
7 dead, yep. Straight kicking.
Yeah, and still hit. Yeah,
Still, it doesn't always carry on. You've got to kick more goals than the opposition.
Yes. Hall, Brook and Baldwin with 3, Gorecki with 2. Then we had Gorecki, Blythe, Hanson, Abrahamson and Hall with a better place for Flinders Park.
And at Walkerville you had From with 4 and 3 other blokes with singles. Cooper, Warland, From, Eisenberg and McLean in the best players, sorry.
So you're having a look at the big one, the prelim next week at Max Amber again.
This week, yep.
Walkerville and Pembroke. Now looking back on it, Pembroke had beaten Mitcham but in a close game. Walkerville obviously having the week off, so they're going to have to earn their stripes again this week, Walkerville.
I think Pembroke for me. I think obviously Pembroke's A-grade side will be up there to see who they're going to play the following Saturday. Get a pretty big crowd up there. Get some support behind them. I think Pembroke for me, but saying that, Walkerville are probably, when we're talking about the heavier ground, Walkerville are probably used to that, you know. So I probably just contradicted myself, but anyway, I'm going to stick with Pembroke. There you go.
Pembroke. I've not gone for Pembroke all year.
Oh.
Even when it was going to be a certainty who they were playing, I hadn't gone for Pembroke all year.
Sour grapes.
Still not going to do it. I think Walkerville will get the chocolates out there and take on Flinders Park at Thebby in the following week. Yeah. Nah, Walkerville for me.
You got to bring your own bag when you go to Thebby these days.
Yeah, you do. Otherwise, they charge you 10 cents on top of your ticket to get in. Walkerville for me. You're going for Pembroke.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we'll thank our sponsors again for their support, the Portland Hotel for their hospitality, and we'll catch you again next week. We'll review this game and preview the grand final.
Good luck, guys.